ladies and gentlemen, Jason here. We have a Ameri-Camp LE camper. This baby is beautiful. Everything works very nicely. You can take your family in this camper, have a good time, and have each other together, and keep your kids happy and knowing who you are. Keep your boy out of boys' school and keep your girl out of girls' school. I've heard of a lot of people when they go camping together. It's nice. They learn about each other. They learn how to get along, and it keeps them out of trouble when they get older. Now let's go ahead and look around this camper. Everything works very nicely. We checked out all the plumbing. You have a nice kitchen area here that you can take care of. You have a nice oven. You have a microwave that's functional. All the buttons work. You have nice cabinetry here. You have a refrigerator and freezer, lots of space. And this baby can really, this is a home away from home. Now let's go ahead. Now, the video guy's going to show you this is a working stove.
Now we're going to go ahead and zip this on for you and show you that the stove's working good. Look at that blue hot stove working. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one thing for me to tell you that something works and another for me to show you right there.
Now the plumbing all works very nicely. We have city water, pressure water hooked up. No leaks underneath, no leaks inside. This baby is ready to roll. I'll show you. And she has nice hot water right off the electricity. That works very nicely. Now, we have a bunkhouse in the back, a private bunkhouse for your kids. If you go in here, the video man's going to show you, there's a nice private area here to seal it up.
As we zip back over here, you're going to see this bunkhouse. We've got a light here, a light up here on top. We've got a nice bunkhouse, private bunkhouse where you can shut the door, and they have their own room. They got a nice window back here. We've got very nice cabinetry.
Beautiful
space.
wardrobe.
We've got all the drawers with the nice locking compartments. They all function and work great. This is a really nice opportunity to get a really nice camper at a fraction of the new cost.
Now look at the nice upholstery, no stains. This is a 2004 model, but when you come in here, there's no bad odor. One thing I've always noticed about campers, when I bring my 4-year-old, when I started doing it, he would go ahead and come in there and say, and then when he come in one like this, he'd go, like if I take a nice deep breath, this one smells good because it smells new. That's why. Okay, now let's go ahead and look at the bathroom here. This baby has a toilet, a stand-up bath and or shower, and then we have up here a fantastic fan that takes the heat out and everything out for you. She's functional, and as we can see, the water here works. Now for the toilet, the valve and everything's moving very nicely. The flipper works, but I can't figure out, there's somewhere to turn it on, but I'm not familiar with Ameri-Camp, but I'm sure we can get her going. Now let's take a look here. The flipper works very nicely. And then I got to figure, a little bit of water comes out, I just don't have the valve on right. And then let's look at the plumbing works very nicely here as well. And that water's hot, ladies and gentlemen. That hot water heater, that's automatic. You have electricity and or gas. It takes care of itself. Let's go ahead and look at the bedroom here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are missing a mattress back here for the bedroom, but what a wonderful benefit for you to pick out the mattress that you want. My wife looks at the mattresses when we go traveling. She goes, I don't want to sleep on that, or I want something clean. Now, here you can pick out what you want, get the mattress that works out best for your family, pop it in here, and sleep on something comfortable.
Now, let's take a look over here. There's a mount. It's already ready to go. You have a mount for your TV stand. You have the plug and the cable ready. You have yourself a speakers back here. We'll go ahead and show you that the sound system works very nicely.
As we can see that we got speakers throughout this in there. We're going to go ahead and
cassette and CD player. She's operational. Very nice sound to her. Now let's go ahead and go outside, but I want to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I've learned when I went purchasing used campers, you'd come in and sometimes the odor would be overwhelming, or just a musty, and you come into this one, it's just fresh, vibrant, it smells new. I mean, you come in this camper, it smells new. It's a 2004 model, but it's been well taken care of.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we pop out, there's another thing for me to tell you, another thing we're going to show you. I want to show you the thermometer coming out of here. The AC, it's very hot out today. In fact, I'm going to take this out of here. and show you right there. We've only had this running a few minutes. It's at 60 degrees. I'm going to take the thermometer with me outside and show you.
Go ahead and show them this too. You have a wireless remote for your to control your air conditioning, your heat, your fan, your dryer. Very handy.
And that controls the unit right up there.
But it's like 100 degrees outside. We turn this thing on, you can feel the cold air just rolling in here. It really works very nicely.
Okay, as we zip around out here to the outside, you can see here we've got a beautiful awning, and it functions wonderful. We didn't take it out for you today, but it does work wonderful. The reason this camper was salvaged, it did have some hail damage, and we're going to show you the good along with the bad. So if you get right up close here, I'm going to show you like a nick, like right there. That was the hail damage, and along the other side, as we get over there, I'm going to show you a little bit more. And you can see right along the. Now this camper has no leaks. It did rain today. I'm going to show you the puddle right over there. We were inside the camper, like cleaning it out and working around with it, and there was no leaks at all. And as we zip on around here, I'm going to show you the rubber and show you some more things about this beautiful camper. Now I'm going to stick my thermometer right in there. You can see that how much treads on these tires. I'm also going to go ahead and pop underneath, show you these leveling jacks, and show you underneath the camper. So as if you can see down here, there's your pump. You can see nothing's rotted out. Everything looks nice and clean under here, and really, really nice. Now let's zip on up here and go around to the back. You've got a nice spare tire here in the back. There's that nice window we were talking about in that bunkhouse. Here's the slide out. We've got our plumbing and electrical hooked up there. We've got the slide out with the window. You can see there's no broken glass anywhere here.
So ladies and gentlemen, now we're hooked on the city water. This has full pressure, and when he goes underneath, you can see there's no leaks. So this thing's been well taken care of and winterized.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, also, when we first plugged this into the city water, we got the winterized, the pink stuff out of this, so we know that it was well cared for in every way.
Now here's a little bit more. You have some throughout the driver's side and the front. There is some hail damage. I don't know if we can. This is some of the worst dings here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with a little bit of hail damage, as you can see here, we've got a thing. This can be filled up with caulk. There's some damage there. You can see up there on top the AC. If you can see that water dripping down, that is the AC evaporator evaporating down, condensating, and show you that the AC is working great.
But this baby is ready to camp. I pulled this camper 60 miles, and the brakes work beautiful. It trails along awesome. This thing is ready to camp tomorrow. We could go camping tonight if we wanted to. So for a fraction of the price, for just a little bit of hail damage, we're showing you the good and the bad. But there's almost all good. It smells good inside. That is so important, because if you've ever shot for used campers, that's a huge difference. If you get in there and it doesn't smell good, it's just something you don't want to buy this one, you're not going to be disappointed.
And wonderful. So as we zip on over here, we've got both tanks. I showed you they were working in there. There's your hitch, and it does have the automatic thing. Here's the hook up there where it hooks up to your truck. It is a 7-prong. You give us a call, and we'll help you out with all that.
Go ahead and give me a call. My name is Jason. I'm going to give you my personal cell phone number. Now, I'm only giving this out at the end of the video. 260-437-5211, or you can call my office, and I'll leave that on the eBay website. There's going to be no disappointments here. You're going to love this camper. We've shown you the good and the bad. I would say the good and not so good, because there's nothing really bad about this camper. If we step back, you can see just from a distance, this is the hail damage side, the front, and the driver's side. As you can see, it does not look that bad at all. It looks awesome.
Once again, folks, I want to thank you for watching our video, and I'll look forward to meeting you and making you happy. Thanks so much.